Bonjour from France. Welcome to a land where history, culture, and culinary delights blend seamlessly. France, land of baguettes, berets, and baffling bureaucracy. Just kidding, mostly. France really is a country of contrasts. From the bustling streets of Paris to the serene countryside, every corner has its own unique charm. You have the Eiffel Tower, a majestic monument to engineering, and then you have French bathrooms. Tiny, quirky, and sometimes a bit confusing. Don't get me started. But hey, that's what makes France so charming, right? The unexpected surprises around every corner. It's unpredictable, like a mime on roller skates. You never know what delightful oddity you'll encounter next. You never know what you're gonna get. One moment, a street performer. The next, a hidden gem of a cafe. But one thing's for sure, you're guaranteed an experience. Whether it's a festival, a historical site, or just the daily life, it's always memorable. And a croissant, probably too. Because who can resist the buttery, flaky goodness? Now I know what you're thinking. Steven, isn't French culture just about being rude and smelling like cheese? Well, let's clear that up. First off, rude, they're not rude, they're just French. It's called sophistication, people. They have a certain je ne sais quoi. And the cheese thing? Well, I'll give you that one. The variety and aroma can be overwhelming, but it's part of the charm. But trust me, it's worth it. The flavors are unparalleled, and it's an essential part of the French experience. So buckle up, mes amis, as we embark on a whirlwind tour of French culture. From the iconic landmarks to the hidden treasures, there's so much to see. Prepare to be amazed, amused, and maybe a little bit confused. That's normal. It's France. A place where every day is an adventure. Let's talk about the most important thing in France. Food. Yes, food is the heart and soul of French culture, a true celebration of life itself. No, not wine. Get your mind out of the gutter. Although wine does play a significant role in the French culinary experience. Okay, fine, wine is important too, but first, food. The French have mastered the art of cooking, turning every meal into a masterpiece. French cuisine is legendary, like a unicorn riding a baguette through a field of cheese. It's magical, whimsical, and utterly delightful. Every meal is a delicate dance of flavors, textures, and sauces that would make a grown man cry. It's a symphony on a plate, a true feast for the senses. We're talking buttery croissant, crusty baguettes, gooey cheese, and escargot that will make you say escar yes. Each bite is a revelation. And don't even get me started on the pastries. Macarons, eclairs, pain au chocolat. The French have truly perfected the art of dessert. It's like Willy Wonka opened a bakery in Paris. The variety and creativity are simply astounding. And yes, they taste even better than they look. Each pastry is a little piece of heaven, crafted with love and precision. But here's the thing about French food. It's not just about the taste, it's about the experience. It's about the joy of sharing a meal with loved ones. It's about savoring every bite, lingering over your meal, and engaging in lively conversation. It's a celebration of togetherness and community. It's about making a meal an event. Every meal is an opportunity to connect, to celebrate, and to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. So put down your phone, pick up a fork, and bon appétit. Embrace the French way of dining, and you'll discover a whole new world of culinary delight. They say fashion is a language. And in France, they speak it fluently. It's not just about the clothes they wear, but how they wear them. From the chic streets of Paris to the sunny beaches of Nice, every corner of France is a runway. The French just have this innate sense of style. It's like they have a sixth sense for fashion. It's like they wake up looking effortlessly cool. No need for hours in front of the mirror. The French take their fashion very seriously. It's an art form, a way of life. It's all about quality over quantity. They invest in pieces that last, classic pieces, and a certain je ne sais quoi. Think tailored blazers, Breton stripes, little black dresses, and scarves. Lots and lots of scarves. Scarves for every season, every occasion. And don't forget the shoes. Shoes that make a statement. French women can rock a pair of heels like nobody's business. It's like they were born in them. But here's the secret. French style is less about following trends and more about timeless elegance. It's about finding what works for you. Personal style over fleeting trends. It's about expressing your individuality and making a statement without saying a word. Feeling confident in your own skin. So ditch those sweatpants, grab your beret, and channel your inner Parisian. Walk with confidence, and let your style speak for itself. Just maybe skip the mime outfit. Unless, of course, that's your thing. Pardon my French, but... Now, let's talk about those quirky French customs. You know, the ones that make you go, huh? Like, why do they kiss each other on the cheeks? Twice? Sometimes 3 times? It's like a game of human pinball. And how do they keep track? And what's with all the shrugs and the boffs? But hey, that's just part of their charm, right? It's like living in a romantic comedy, but with subtitles. But don't worry, once you crack the code of French etiquette, it's all smooth sailing. Just remember to say bonjour to everyone. Don't be afraid to air kiss, and always accept a glass of wine. It's rude not to. Ooh la la! Traditions. France is a country steeped in history and tradition, from its medieval castles to its grand cathedrals. They take their heritage seriously, which is why they have more museums than baguettes. Almost. We're talking about Bastille Day celebrations, where the entire country turns into a giant party with fireworks and parades. And let's not forget the Tour de France, where grown men cycle thousands of miles for a baguette and a yellow jersey. Talk about dedication. And then there's Christmas, where they eat oysters and foie gras. Oysters for Christmas? I guess when in France. But whether it's a national holiday or a simple family gathering, the French know how to celebrate in style. They value tradition, family, and good food. And wine. Did I mention the wine?
Au revoir.